Oh man, those clouds are getting really dark up there. It's May, is it May 30th, Sunday? I think it is. May 30th, Sunday, yeah. About 1:30 p.m. I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I think I'm about to get my first Wilbur Chang Spike. I don't know. It doesn't look like a new growth. Here it is right here. See that? See, it's a lot thinner than the actual new growths. Look at that. I divided it and possibly getting a spike. Isn't that something? Put it through some trauma. Beat it up. As TD says. I'm about to beat somebody up. But anyway, the rest of them, it looks, let me see if I can get this out of here. The rest of them looks like, they just look like regular new growths. That's pretty wide. And that's wide with a leaf. So the new growths really distinguishes themselves. I was told from a spike. That one's really thin. There's no way that could be a bulb. So fingers crossed, Wilbur Chain finally, after traumatizing it, kicking out a spike. I'm not sure what that's gonna be down in there, but we'll see. It looks pretty thin, but we'll see. Thin meaning it's not as wide as a new growth or a bulb. That's pretty wide. Let's look at some others. Let's see how wide that new growth is. It's pretty wide from the base. It's not thin. And here's another one coming out of the pot, a new growth. So we're going to keep our eye on the Chang. Yeah, that looks like a new growth there also. So if I get one spike from one bulb, I'm happy. I'm very happy. But the rest of the orchids in the garden are just putting on new growths, which is good. And you hear that thunder. We're about to get some massive goodness. Yeah, I call it goodness. That's exactly what it is. Into the garden today. These are new growths here. Wilbur Chain. Yeah, new growth here. And that looks like that's the only division. There's several divisions throughout the garden. I'll have to find them. I can't find them right now because I don't want to get struck by lightning with this camera. But yeah, I'll try to find the others in the garden and see what's going on with the rest of the Wilbur Chains. I'm very happy. If that's a spike, finally, after years of growing, and I guess you just have to be patient. Let's take another look at it. Yeah. What do you guys think? There it is. Looks like it. Looks like it to me. Although I've never seen one. Okay. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Look like I might have to throw that bulb away. Doesn't look like it's doing that great unless it's kicking out. Unless I can find some green. No, it's rotted. So that's one division that I stuck in there. Yeah. I don't see any life. So we can just toss that with my old Memorial Day decorations. I got some new Memorial Day decorations. It was much needed. Let me go turn that around like it should be. The wind's just turning it around so much. I got my flags, and they'll stay there until they fall apart. Absolutely, everything is putting on new growths or buds, which is good. Now they can do a whole lot better because we're getting ready to get some rain. Wow, look at that air plant. Let me see if I can get that. How it's budding over there. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. And It looks like the grammatophyllums are about to go over, but it's been a wonderful display. Oh yeah, they really outdone themselves or did themselves this season. And I'm going to leave them there in that position. They seem to be, the bees are still on them. I'm going to leave them over there. Man, that is a sight for sore eyes. Not sore eyes, but eyes. Loving that. I'll leave it. That's thunder, yes, you hear. Let me take my hand from over the mic. Probably didn't hear a word I said because my hand was covering the mic. But anyway, rain is coming. I hear, oh, big old frog. We don't want frogs in the garden. Let me see if I can get him. Where is he? Where's the aloe? There he is. See him through there? That's a poisonous canal frog. They kill dogs. So I trained Muffet to stay away from him. Right now she's asleep, so she don't know he's in the garden. Let's see if we can find her. There she goes, getting her nap on. Hearing little things in the garden. Nope, didn't hear a thing. I'm going back to sleep. She'll stay there until the rains come and she get a little drenched. Then she wants to go inside like we do. We wait till we can't stand the rains banging up against us or beating up against us, and then we go inside. Me, I'm normally soaked by the time I go inside because I take my little rain showers with or without clothes. But yeah, we're going to get some water so things should perk up a bit. Definitely very happy about that. Yeah, looks like my divisions on the maxillary are doing fine. They're swelling up. Yep, I did some divisions off the fig tree just a second ago. Let me show you where that is. It's at the edge of the garden next to the car. There's the driveway. And the fig tree is definitely laden with fruit all over. Right? And then it wanted to kick out branches. It wanted to branch from the base, which I cannot let happen because I'm in fruit production. Yeah, it looks like it's just trying to kick out new branches or fruit. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a branch because fruit just doesn't come from the base like that. I've never seen it. It comes from the branch. As you see here, it comes from the branch. And this tree it's in a pot and it's loving it. Definitely can't wait for that. So I took those, I call them suckers. I don't know what you call them, divisions. I took them off. They might catch and they might not catch. Yeah, doing a 360 here. Pagoda is going over. But it's looking good. Here's an annual, yellow annual that I love. It's very fragrant. All you do is cut it back and it comes back. I don't know the name of it, but it's very, very fragrant. I just love it. So yeah. Yep. And I tried to catch some seeds from the pagoda so I can get other plants. I'm hoping that'll work this season. Absolutely. Yep, so we got a couple of key limes coming on this little bush here that I'm going to transplant into a bigger pot. They don't do well in clay pots. They dry out too easily. I don't think they like this key lime bush doesn't like. I don't think it likes this clay pot, but it's still in production. Here's a little bud here, and here's a little tiny lime here trying to come out. Oh, here's some more buds underneath. Desert rose. Yeah, so it's still producing, but it's so skimpy. There are no leaves, so I'm gonna put it in a bigger pot in hopes that it'll do better. Yeah, so the winds have picked up. You see my little windmill blowing here. Faster, 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 faster. Yep, and the clouds are moving in from the west. Absolutely, my pineapple tree is just looking fantastic. Sorry about the lighting. The sun's gone and we're about to get a storm. I keep covering the mic. I apologize for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, but pineapple have a lot of new growth at the top. So we got to find room for the pineapple trees that we're going to be getting. Pineapple plants. Yeah, they're not trees, Sharon. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of beautiful looking new growths coming in here. I'm not sure who this is. It's a Cattleya though. It's a Cattleya, though I don't know who it is. But when it flowers, we'll find out who it is. Yeah, something else was doing well in the garden I wanted to show you. But we'll catch it next time. Yeah, Digbyana crossed with Purpurata, kicking out a lovely new growth there. Absolutely. She flowered this season. There's the old sheath. She was lovely. I think I did show you a picture of her. She seems to be happy in this north-south position underneath the lime and citrus trees, citrus bush. Yeah, Denisoniana, smelling great and going over because I didn't protect it from the sun. But that's okay. It's a reliable bloomer. It can stay there. Absolutely. My Dendrobium monassum, little sweet scent, gave me what I asked for. Gave me more than one new growth this season. This is the largest, and we got two more down in there. And then we got a little cakey coming here. So I'm happy about that. Every year, one growth, one growth, one growth. So I asked it for another growth. Sorry about that. And it produced. All I did was ask. Absolutely. Yeah. Grammatophyllum on the decompression area is doing okay. It's holding its own. Yep. Encyclopedia cordidra doing good. Mabacanda, I believe, is doing good. Yep. Hanging in there. They're hidden from the sun. So they're somewhat protected and they're lasting a bit longer. My bird of paradise little bush or trees are doing fine. I wanted them to grow up and protect this Thersiflorum because I didn't want to move this Thersiflorum from its position because that's the position it flowered in. So I'm hoping they'll grow up and protect Thersiflorum, kicking out a new growth there. Yeah, so I have 3 bird of paradise. They're doing fine. They're growing. So after the rainy season, hopefully they'll be at a nice height. So when next summer come, yeah, Thersiflorum won't suffer as much as it did this season because of the sun, not protecting it from the sun. But I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. Boothlee Venice is going over, which I love. There's another one in the garden somewhere. Yeah, and you guys know who that is. Arades odorata did her thing this season. Very happy about that. And the other plant is just opening her buds. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Absolutely. All right, and these are keikis from Arades odorata. There's a keiki there, there's a keiki there. Here's a keiki here, and then there's one above it there. And there's one more that's growing well. You can't see it, but it's there tucked away right there. They're doing just fantastic. So now that I know what they like or how to take care of them, yeah, I think I'll hold on to them. I got my little new growths from my elephant ear bulb that's sitting over there in the corner. Yeah, I just take the bulbs off. I'll show you. And I just pot them up, and as they mature, I put them in pots, and I put them out in the garden, and they just go crazy. I got pots full of them that it produced new growths. I'm very happy about that because I love those elephant ears. They make it look so tropical. And here's the big bulb here still producing. I'll be taking these off shortly to pot them up so they can grow on their own. I'm going to keep that bulb until it rots away. Yeah, I didn't want to plant the entire bulb. I just wanted to plant individual new growths. Then that way I can spread them throughout the garden wherever I desire. Absolutely. So that's just a quick look at what's going on in the garden. End of May tour. I want to thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it looks like maxillaria. Let's take a look at it. It's doing very happy. It's doing very good. It's happy. Still opening up flower buds. I think that's the last bud to open. But it's happy in this mixture, clay pot and coconut fiber, coconut husk. And that's it. I might have a couple of shells on the bottom, but it's not much. And it gets full sun underneath the umbrella. You know, it gets whatever sun it gets. And that's that. Absolutely. So thank you. Yeah, golden peacock is still hanging tough. They're about to go over. But I enjoyed it. It's reliable. I'm going to get out of this thunder because we know what happens. Thunder, rain, and electronics. It's not a good mixture. Big lip fowl over there in the corner. Still producing. Loving it. Loving it. Absolutely. Yeah. Loving every minute of it. So we're going to say, again, thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And have a great orchid and gardening day. Yeah, Hoya Comingiana is definitely doing her thing. She's kicking out the bracts with buds on them. Doing just fantastic this season, all along the stem. Absolutely. Very happy about it. Absolutely. Thank you, Comingiana. Happy growing. Yeah. And sicklers are doing fantastic. Yeah. Loving it. A lot of flowers are still hanging tough. Happy about that. Just walking through. Yep. My haul is doing fine of Incidiums. I repotted them up. Yep. And they seem to be doing okay. I let them acclimate before I potted them up. Yep. Yep. Looks like they're doing just fantastic. They're about to get a deluge of rain. I got them sitting in this position. So we're gonna let them soak up that rain. And got some leaves coming around there. That's good. And enjoy that water. Absolutely. Yep. Fantastic. Yep. Just got that sitting in a pot of husk and no drainage. And seashells. Yep. It's just growing off of humidity. When it starts to wrinkle a little bit, then I'll add a little water. That's it. Nothing else. Yep. Got a new growth coming down in there. You can't see it. Yeah. We're gonna get some rain, so it'll be okay. That's one of T.D. Moore's contributions. Absolutely. All right. Yep. Crepe myrtles are in bloom. Most of them anyway. For some reason, we had problems with that little tree. It's a little slow, I think, because we just didn't have enough rain for it to produce leaves. But I'm not going to cut it out yet. I'll wait and see what's going on with it. Yeah, out there in the garden. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to turn this off. Happy growing.